I rewatched this one, bro. Teacher who preyed on special needs students gets locked up. It's crazy as fuck, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, holy shit.
This is a horrifying case that once again shakes trust in those we expect to protect our children. Teachers. Sandy Carrazas-Pinez, a biology
special needs, though? Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lock up for a long ass time.
Teacher groomed and sexually exploited a 16-year-old student with special needs.
Yo, mouthwash. Yo, appreciate you for the follow. Get into the stream, gang. Yo, this crazy as hell. A special needs. Yo, she needs to go to the bluest part of hell.
Through texts, video calls, secret off-campus meetings. But now, the justice system has finally caught up with her.
Oh my God, something J-Dot needs? Wait, what the fuck do I need?
This predator is going away for a very long time. We're going to break down the shocking details and what it means for the victim, the school, the law, and we're going to break it all down with a former criminal prosecutor.
That's crazy.
Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Yo, J-Dot breath stink bad.
You know, it is really, really hard to imagine how disturbing this case is, because you have a New York teacher, you know, entrusted with the care and education of vulnerable
New York
students, who is accused
Ray, is this your people?
of using her position to sexually exploit a 16-year-old student at a special needs school.
What?
We're talking about Sandy Carrazas-Pinez, and her actions, prosecutors say, were calculated, manipulative, deeply predatory. And I'm going to give you fair warning right now to brace yourself for what's to come. This 36-year-old teacher, she is accused of taking advantage of a teen with mental health challenges.
Yo,
convinced him they were in a romantic relationship, arranged sexual encounters, and even coerced him into live-streamed sexual acts.
What? Whoa. Nah, that's some Diddy shit, bro. There's no way.
Maintaining her facade.
Nah, that's some Diddy shit. What happened? I missed it? Yo, bro. What? So she damn near, she fucked a underage special needs niggas on live. On whatever live streaming platform, I don't know, but they did it. That's holy shit.
As a trusted educator. This is the story put forward by prosecutors. Oh, and by the way, I should mention that Carrazas-Pinez is a married mother with 3 children of her own.
Oh,
okay?
no.
Now, after years of manipulation
no.
and abuse, this former teacher is finally facing the consequences.
Like, bro, he was mentally challenged. Like, he damn near probably couldn't talk or no, I don't even know. I'm gonna give it a buck, but I don't know. She wanted some shit younger.
Bruh, I need help. My BIH got a $35 BBL plus D special ed combo and that nigga made ha ass explode. Look, WTF I do? She made me pay too.
Wait, so she made you pay for a BBL? And wait, what? What, and a DD implant? What's a DD combo? And that nigga made her ass explode? I mean, what?
And this case goes back to January of 2022.
I don't know what you should do.
When Sandy Carrazas-Pinez was a biology teacher at the
sew her back up.
It's a Yonkers school for students with special needs. It's run by
Yonkers? Yeah,
so between January of 2022 and March of 2023, she had a student in her class, a 16-year-old boy who became the target of her grooming and abuse. And according to the federal indictment, yes, brought up on federal charges, around November of 2022, Carrazas-Pinez began singling out the student for personal attention. She exchanged frequent text messages with him. She exchanged frequent text messages with him, and that escalated into sexual content and conduct. And let me tell you, that is very consistent with what we talk about here on Sidebar. And one of those texts that was reviewed by the New York Post read,
I might read them when I'm done.
I know for me it isn't going to be easy. I will miss your kisses, hugs, and everything. That text, by the way, was reportedly in reference to a discussion the two had over whether they should end their relationship.
What?
Now, the government alleged that Carrazas-Pinez also used her personal phone to call, text, video chat, arrange sexual encounters, and even persuade this teen to engage in live.
Hold on. Hey, is this nigga really special needs though? I don't really follow. Is he high functioning, my nigga? Cause there's no way this nigga over here he cracking and shit. Yo, that's crazy. What the fuck? Yo, she's a mom and have kids? Yeah, she is too. Like, yo, she's dead? Nah, bro. Like, this nigga's, like, is this nigga high functioning? Like, does he have, like, the brain power to really, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, regardless if he is or not, bro, like, finish my sentence. Yo, she's dead. What do you mean? She's dead? Wait, why? It's not popping up for me, I swear to God. It literally says, yo, she's dead. There's nothing that comes up after that, bro. That shit, that emote, that is not popping up. She's dead a dork? Or she chopped? She's saying she's chopped. She's not that chopped.
Sexually
She not that chopped. She cool. Hear me out, Miku with her hair down. What?
explicit conduct.
I guess, bro.
Prosecutors noted that she referred to these encounters as gifts, framing sexual abuse as some sort of twisted token. But the abuse wasn't confined to digital interactions. No, according to prosecutors, while at school, Carrazas Penez, she touched the student inappropriately and convinced him to touch her over her clothing.
What?
She escalated further by instructing the student to obtain day passes to actually leave campus so she can meet him off school grounds. She is accused of driving him to multiple locations, including the Bronx, Yonkers, Staten Island, where sexual encounters occurred. And even when the student apparently tried to end this relationship, the indictment says that she coerced him to continue by threatening to remove school privileges. What? She concealed the abuse from the school until February of 2023, when officials apparently noticed her off campus with the teen, observed close contact in the classroom. She was terminated from her position at the school.
This is weird,
but I will tell you, the termination didn't stop her. The indictment details how Carrazas...
How can you sit here and actually sit and go through with some shit like this? Don't make you.
Penez continued communicating with the student, including sending texts from a new phone number, instructing him to delete prior messages. She was arrested a few months after she was fired in July of 2023. What? But I will tell you, her legal troubles, they didn't end when she was arrested. We're going to get into that. But first, to help me break all this down, I want to bring on a special guest. I want to bring on Dan Shore, former criminal prosecutor. He also leads a sexual misconduct investigation firm that works with schools and educational institutions. And he's an author. He's an author. And a book, by the way. Dan has a book that is just, every time we bring him on,
advantage of someone, and here it's even more egregious because it is someone from a special needs school and it's ongoing. It's not a one-time incident. So there's a lot of factors here that make it even more aggravating to
Is that this same Vaseline? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, I'll tell you, H Diddy. Yeah.
If I tell you about inappropriate touching, or if I tell you about sexually explicit messages, that's clear cut. However, when you look at the beginning of this relationship or certain aspects of this, as laid out in the indictment, is it tough to know when that ethical or legal boundary is crossed between a teacher and a student, or is it relatively simple? Is it relative?
Why would it be, or what? What? Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. Why would it be a problem? Why wouldn't it be simple?
Relatively clear. I mean, what are those?
Still have hair in it?
Ethical legal boundaries. Is it any time, they exchange text messages that's a problem? It steps beyond what's appropriate? What are you looking out for when we talk about red flags?
Well, that's a great question. I look into those issues as an investigator now, and I did as a sex crimes prosecutor. There are certain conduct, such as touching another person's intimate areas, genitals, breasts, buttocks, or kissing, that's clearly crosses the line, that is illegal, immoral, and also unethical for a teacher to do. Then there's problems because there's a lot of gray areas, and often sex abuse like this does not start with explicit sexualized interactions. Usually there is some boundary probing and crossing lines of personal touch, touching someone on a shoulder or somewhere else that may not be explicitly sexual, but is crossing the line between a teacher and a student. And many schools now, I'd say most schools now, have rules that teachers are not supposed to ever communicate with their students about anything that's not related to school, and should not be texting on non-school platforms after school hours especially. So that does cross a line.
Now, I'll tell you, this is a very demanding life. And
I low-key want to X. Because, bro, they low-key spend some bullshit.
It shows a brazenness.
The sad thing, I agree. The sad thing is people would be like, I wish I was the kid because the female prey, yeah, that's the sad part. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I used to be one of them niggas, though. She probably forced him and told him it was normal to do. Nah, she definitely forced him and was like, he tried to end it. and she threatened to take away some school privileges from him. So that's the exercise of her like abuse against him. You know what I mean? And that's just fucking disgusting and weird. I used to be one of them niggas like probably like high school. You know what I mean? Because it's like same thing to males. Wait, girls, that happened to them? Nah, you bugging. Yeah, that's nasty. That shit shouldn't happen to nobody, bro. Women, man, female, boy, girl, it don't matter, bro. It's always, I don't know, bro. Cause it's like, I remember like on Long Island, bro. What happened? A teacher got a train ran on her by students in the bathroom. Right now, niggas hear the news. It's like, oh yeah, where the teacher at? Where the teacher at my school? Like I'm trying to do that. Da 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 da. Like that's just fucked up. In general, bro, it don't matter if it's a woman teacher and a boy, or a male teacher and a girl, vice versa. Like that shit just like that shit nasty, bro. I got out of that mindset mad quick though, cause it's like this ethical thing, like moral. It's just morals, bro. Like you can't be 30-something trying to fuck with a 60-year-old, bro. That's just nasty as shit.
That is shocking because you would think that just to avoid their own liability, criminal liability, civil liability, they would say, okay, I need to stop what I'm doing. So this is clearly something that this teacher felt a compulsion to do and did not stop.
And now I want to dig.
But she might be sick of her brain too. Like she might be sick of her head. Listen, hear me out. One, Ash Sophie. Alma mentioned J. 2, Ava Eshi, and V Baby. Oh, those old femboys, nigga.
The federal indictment, okay? So it paints a picture.
It's like fine shit person. They probably I am bet what's going on. Or a teacher sexually assaulted a special needs student. No, you can look them up. I trust you. I wish I was the kid. Now if they would say nothing, bro, I don't know, bro. And what makes it even worse is that he's special needs, which means he probably can't think for himself clearly, bro. Like he can't really like. Well, first, I mean, regardless, special needs or not, kids don't make the right decisions, period. Like, never trust a kid to make a serious decision like this, ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or not even just like this, but anything in general. But add on top the fact that he's special needs, then nigga, throw that nigga mindset out the way, bro. They be 26-year-old niggas that who special need and have the mindset of a 6-year-old. Like, come on, so you just gonna fuck with a nigga at 16 and he got mental like disabilities, bro? Like that's just crazy, bro.
Of premeditated and compulsive behavior. And it reads in part, quote, Sandy Carrazas-Pinez, the defendant, knowingly using a facility and means of interstate and foreign commerce, persuaded, induced, enticed, and coerced an individual who had not attained the age of 18 years to engage in sexual activity.
Oh my God.
And the federal indictment lays out 2 counts. Enticement of a minor and production of child
pornography. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm skipping like different parts, bro, because them niggas is chatting all day. Some kids think it was right to do, like the teacher could have forced them to have stuff with her on cam. Yeah, not gonna lie, true, bro. I think, and she had recorded it or like put it on like a live stream platform. They said earlier when we watched it before. I don't know, bro. This shit disgusting. Yeah, genuinely, bro. That shit just like. I just want to say she needs to go to the bluest part of hell and she need to be locked up for like years on end. Like, I swear to God, if she gets locked up and I hear anything below like 15 years, then it's like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? Change her to just chatting. Yo, Jason really trying to do the mod accents, gang. Jason really trying to do the mod accents.
Why is this so significant that she was brought up on federal charges? Because that's not always the case. Sometimes in these cases, they're usually just state charges. But why is this a federal charge? And why is it significant that you have a federal case here?
Right. Well, that is very serious for this defendant, this teacher, because the federal charges can stem from
with this being going. Listen. One is switched to the most recent replay.
Communication, that's the text, video chatting, and where they were doing that from. So that's something that falls under federal jurisdiction. Federal law often has severe sentences that may be even more than state sentences. Also, when someone is prosecuted in a state court and in the federal court, sometimes there's consecutive prison time, which means they serve one sentence and then the other. And usually federal prosecutors do not bring cases like this unless they feel there is extremely solid evidence to back them up. Otherwise, they leave it to the states to prosecute. That's my experience as a sex crimes prosecutor.
I'm not realizing.
They must be very confident in the conviction on their end if they brought charges like this that are very serious.
So it's the using a facility or means of interstate or foreign commerce. It's the idea that's a big component to that as well. In I guess digital communication, live streams.
Right, exactly. And here, as you said, that she allegedly got him to live stream sexually explicit content on video calls. And again, this is a special needs student who's underage. So you have the underage factor. You have the fact that she's in a position of power and
that's crazy.
Influence over him as a public school. And usually this boundary probing, this blurring of lines, and then it leads one thing to another and escalates, and the person feels emboldened over that time. It's like, oh, I got away with this.
Yeah, I got lie, they chatting OD. But at the end of the day, the story, my story kind of remains the same, game. Wow, how I believe kind of stays the same. Like, shit crazy. So that's another charge. Oh, technically that's what I'm saying. Yeah, CP, like Chris Paul, like she live recorded it. Can you check my IG story?
Yes.
Let me see if I can try.